Quality number 3, be fearless. I had an out-of-town client a few months ago that was in Nashville rehearsing for an upcoming tour with a live show consultant who worked on live arrangements and stage presence. Since I rarely get to see these guys in person, I went down to the rehearsal studio to check in with them. One of the big things that these guys were doing to change up this particular song was adding backup vocals and harmonies. Not a problem for some people, but if you're not used to singing, it can take some practice to get it right. I watched as they played an older arrangement, worked out the changes, and attempted to get through the newer version with both the guitar player and the bass player adding harmonies. The bass player sounded great, not because he was totally on key, but because he was going for broke. Why not? After all, it's just a rehearsal studio. Better to figure out all the problems there with just me, the sound guy, and the live show consultant than later when you've got a crowd of fans paying good money to see you. But the guitarist, that guy was having problems. He wanted to sing at a low volume until he was sure he was doing it right. Singing off key isn't exactly the best thing for your music career, but what's even worse for you is to not be sure of yourself. This is rock and roll. You can go out on stage, miss changes, be off key, and otherwise do everything you can to screw up the song, and the majority of people won't question anything if you act like you know what you're doing. Life is a lot like rock and roll. Plenty of people in history have been led astray by a person who looks like he or she knows what is going on. Be fearless. If you're going to screw up on stage, you might as well look like you knew what you were doing.